basically called you today for one principal issue, so that we, as members of the media, we will basically advise you that the principals of the MDC Alliance met this morning together with the Secretary Generals of the 7 parties in the Alliance to consider a number of issues, the outreach programs that we are engaged in, such as our Alliance rally in Chinoi this Sunday, the Alliance rally in Crossdete in Mat North next Saturday, and the Alliance rally in Plumtree the following day on the Sunday, and the week thereafter the Alliance rallies in Gweru and then Kwekwe. And we basically adopted and endorsed those programs, which means that basically each and every weekend we will be having star rallies in different parts of the country, both rural and urban, as we intensify our campaign as we move closer to the election. However, the most important thing that we considered today was the issue of the candidacy of the Alliance for this year's presidential election. I am happy to announce that the MDC Alliance principals unanimously agreed in terms of the alliance agreement that Advocate Nelson Chamisa will be our candidate as we go into this election campaign, and that it is our responsibility as the alliance to ensure that he is elected to be the next president of Zimbabwe, so that we can begin the process of rebuilding our country and addressing all the challenges which have faced our people under ZANU-PF rule. And we believe that he has all the credentials, young as he might be. He has the experience. I happen to have presided many years ago, early in 2000, at the youth MDC Youth Congress held at the University of Zimbabwe, when I had just been elected Secretary General of the United MDC, when he was elected to chair the youth a very long time ago. So don't be fooled by his age. He is a seasoned politician. He is experienced. He has been with the people practically all of his adult life. And we are thrilled and happy that he is the person that we are putting forward to the people of Zimbabwe, so that he can provide us with the requisite lead.
I wish to formally accept and thank my fellow partners and principals in the Alliance for endorsing my candidature. It's coming at a time when I'm expected to fill in the shoes of a giant, an icon, Dr. Richard Morgan Tsvangirai. He was our best foot forward. I'm being asked to carry over that legacy. I will not be able to fill in the shoes, but together we'll try our best to make sure that we give Zimbabwe the fighting chance. We are a young country. A young country requires a young leadership. We are a modern country. A modern country requires modern approaches to our politics, and our pledge is new politics. Our pledge is to give ZANU-PF a very decent treatment in this election by making sure that we accompany them to resting, because they deserve that. They have been in office for 37 years. and there's nothing to show for it for our country. So yes, thank you very much, fellow principals. I want to thank the people of Zimbabwe for a lot of support. We've been receiving messages of solidarity, and we want to thank the people of Zimbabwe. It's game on, this 2018. I'm ready, we are ready. We are going to give it our best shot, and I can assure you that it's going to be an election of a lifetime. This is the election of all elections. An election to end the queues in the banks, an election to end your problems and your worries, an election to stop the harassment. And I must apologize to any other harassment that our journalists have been subjected to. Apologies can never be enough. When we are on the wrong side of what is expected to be perfect approaches to things, we must apologize. And I'm going to look into it because I think there's a bigger problem than I imagined. So I will make sure that that issue is sorted out and sorted out once and for all. I want to thank you. I was just asked to say a few words. I thought that mine was just to come and accompany Professor Ngube as he announces. But yes, this is not a manifesto launch, so I can't go into policy. But we are ready in terms of policies. In fact, our chairperson for the policy committee, Babiti, has been working on our blueprint that we are going to give to the people of Zimbabwe. So we are ready in terms of policies, we are ready in terms of our diplomatic drive, particularly in the context of the AU summit, where Zimbabwe is a key subject. We are also ready in terms of our rollout program, as has already been said by President Ngube. So yes, thank you very much for your time. We always appreciate your indulgence, and thank you for all the support and for factually reporting about our circumstances and our hopes and aspirations for our country. God bless you.
Thank you very much. We will take a few questions, Comrade Chiwai, if perhaps we take three
for now.
Three, maximum 6, no more than 6 questions.
Yes, privilege. Okay. As the MDC Alliance, the decision has been made. What is going to be the rallying point as you face off against President Mnangagwa in the 2018 elections?
Take 2 more before.
Any more questions? Comment. John.
Professor Ngube, the Rainbow Coalition leader, my Joyce Mujuru, hinted that she's willing to engage and join your alliance. Have you started the engagement, and what is the process so far?
Thank you.
Anyone else? Sister.
As a follow-up question to the first one, the trump card when the MDC came into power was Mugabe must go. That was the trump card that was being used. Now that Mugabe is gone, what is it really that you are saying this is what we are campaigning for? Mugabe is gone.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's try and answer these 3. I'll answer the second question and ask the other principals to assist in the other questions. In respect of the issues around the Rainbow Coalition, of course, the first caveat is that we are not able to negotiate in public. It is unprincipled to seek basically to engage through the media. However, I can say that this is a matter that we have actively debated as the Alliance, including at today's meeting, and we have reaffirmed our commitment to work with all the other alliance groupings, the Rainbow Coalition, CORD as well, that we are prepared to sit down with them, to continue to sit down with them with a view to finding common ground. that will enable us to be on one and the same side when we confront ZANU-PF in the coming elections. I can't give you details because it is not appropriate, but at both the highest levels we will seek to engage because time is of the essence. At our negotiators level we will seek to engage and hope that we can rapidly get to some understanding and some agreement so that we can work together. So that is work in progress. We are willing, we are open-minded, and we would like to work with the Rainbow Coalition, we would like to work with CORD. We hope that we will be able to find common ground on the issues that have eluded us in the past, because we have engaged each other in the past and we've been unable to find common ground on some of the issues. But an election is 5 months away. It will probably be proclaimed during the month of April. So we don't have a lot of time in that regard. But it is work in progress. And as the MDC Alliance, we are committed to working with both the Rainbow Coalition and CORD as a coalition as well. Comrade Beatty, is there any of the other questions you might wish to?
Yes, thank you, President Ngube. Let me join Comrade Ngube in expressing our joy that we have unanimously chosen Advocate Chamisa to be the Alliance candidate in the 2018 election. This is going to be a very critical election for Zimbabweans, a very critical election for our country which is in a major transition. This is the first election in 20 years that the name Robert Mugabe will not be on the ballot paper. Regrettably, it is also the first election in which the founder of our democracy, Comrade Dr. Morgan Richard Changirai, will also not be on the ballot paper. But we believe that in Nelson Chamisa, we will be able to complete what we started many years ago when we gathered in Chitungwiza on the 26th of January 2000 and had the inaugural Congress of the MDC. And when we gathered in Chitungwiza, it was never about Robert Mugabe per se. It was about changing the lives, transforming the lives of ordinary Zimbabweans. It was about achieving a true independence and true liberation. It was about finishing the unfinished business of the liberation struggle. It was about ensuring that there are jobs for our people. It was about ensuring that there is rural development for our people. And that is what we will be moving with in 2018. It's time to make a difference. It's time to ensure that Zimbabwe takes its rightful place among the many nations and countries in the world and in the international community.
There's been a misnomer that our message has been predicated upon the Mugabe must go mantra. It was a slogan, but it was not the message. The message was to do with collapsing a system. Mugabe, the system beyond personality. So our fight has never been personal with Mr. Mugabe. The exit of Mr. Mugabe is not the exit of the system. In fact, we managed to deal with a dictator, but not dictatorship. And this is our gravamen and our complaint with Mr. Mnangagwa, because he has perpetuated lock, stock, and barrel the Mugabe politics. And this is our rallying point. Our politics is new. Mr. Mnangagwa's politics is old. Our policies are new and fresh. Mr. Mnangagwa's approach is sterile and antiquated. Our politics is going to give Zimbabwe a fighting chance in terms of transformation, opportunity, and prosperity. Those things you can't find in Mr. Mnangagwa. In fact, he has been the opposite of those things we are providing. So our rallying point is very clear. We are transforming the nation. we are transforming societies, we are transforming generations, but more importantly, we are giving every Zimbabwean an opportunity, those in the diaspora and those in Zimbabwe. We are giving journalists the opportunity to thrive. That is our platform, our rallying point: transformation, opportunity, and prosperity. And I can assure you that those things can never be delivered from a sloganeering point. Mr. Mnangagwa has promised change, but has failed to deliver change. We are not going to promise change, we will deliver it. That is it.
Thank you very much.